Hello everybody and welcome back to the ICF, the Internet Championship Fighting League, one of the premier leagues for EA Sports UFC for competitive action. And as you can see, the new logo by Chip TM himself. Here is the old one and the new one in case you haven't seen it yet. We have an exciting night of fights for you today. You are here watching the prelims for ICF YouTube number 3, Luke Libre versus Alvaro Fitch. Oh my god, I can't believe I butchered his name. Wow, that's embarrassing. But here is our main card. You will see later tonight, later this evening, later this afternoon, whenever it gets posted. But your main event for the Xbox Championship, you have the undefeated 5-0 champ, Luke Libre. He's going to be taking on a 3-0 challenger in Alvaro Fitch. And I'm excited for that one. Alvaro, he seems to be a little bit more of a grappler, and we haven't really seen Luke Libre do any real grappling, per se. And in the co-main event, you have Chip TM versus Joss Breach for the inaugural PlayStation Light Division champion. Yes, we have so many people in the PlayStation division now, we had to split it in two, to a lighter division and a heavier division. Dogu Altane is the automatic champ of the heavy division, and Chip TM decided to go to the light division, and he's going to get his shot, as well as Joss Breach. They both have the same record, 3-0. I think that one's going to be fight of the night potential right there. And then we have Ryan Jones versus Eric Young. Eric Young just came up short against Luke Libre in a title shot. He's going to be taking on Ryan Jones. Ryan Jones had a nice win. He's coming off a really good win. And before that, we have Jake Griffiths and Dylan Audrey. Dylan Audrey, his only loss is to Chip, the #1 contender, the man who is going to get a shot at the light division championship first. He's going to be taking on Jake Griffiths, 3-3. He's been here for a while, and he's looking to climb back up. And so I'm excited for that one. And then we also have two really promising guys in Corbin Richards and Jason Tremblay on the PlayStation side. They're both undefeated. Tremblay with a 2-0 record, Richards with a 1-0 record. But these guys are going to go out and look to prove themselves to see if they can climb up in the rankings and get a bigger fight next time. But before we get into our prelims, this is for later tonight. This is just a prelims show. We are going to start off by shamelessly promoting the channel. Subscribe down below for more content like this. We are going to be churning out. We got a lot of hungry fighters looking to get a lot of fights in, so we are going to have to be churning it out like crazy. So hit the subscribe button down below if you enjoy what you see. And then also go follow us on Twitter at ICF Fight League. Not a lot of people know about our Twitter. I'm not even sure I know about it really. But without further ado, I think we are about to get into our first fight on our prelims, which is Bro Rogan versus Jordy Felder, I believe. It is going to be on the Xbox side of things, and I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are as well. You can see Bro Rogan, Jordy Felder. I believe audio is turned off for this. But this one should be a good one. You can see Bro Rogan has one win over Jordy. I don't know if that was a sparring session or, a ranked fight or what. What we got on the left is Bro Rogan, and on the right will be Jordy Felder. Felder has a 0-2 record and Bro a 2-5 record. Not the greatest. Bro has actually fought for a title though. He just kind of hasn't had the same success as he once did. And he is an original fighter in the leak. And oh, wow, Jordy Felder goes down very early. That was a great combination by Bro. Almost went unnoticed, and he needs to watch the stamina on those strikes. But early on, just from the get-go, and they actually accidentally set it to 5 rounds, and a nice crane kick. And Bro is landing right here. He's showing you why he fought for a title. And some nice timing to catch the leg by Felder. Didn't do a whole lot with it though, and that was a nice uppercut by Felder too. Crane kick just misses by Bro. Oh wow, that was a big overhand. Fast pace from the get-go. This is fun. That was a nicely timed strike to stop the spin kick. Nice pull uppercut by Bro. Needs to watch the stamina though. He's not doing a whole lot of damage. You can see him blocking to the body a lot. That's because Jordy is early. Oh wow, big crane kick rocked him. But early on, Jordy, he was going to the body. He was going to the leg. So now Bro, he's kind of getting conditioned to go down low very early, and it's working for Jordy. That's how he's getting caught in a crane kick after the round kick. Bro's gonna let him up. This is just, I don't know if we're gonna see 3 minutes of this fight. This is crazy. Nice front kick, and the round kick sat him down. Mainly a balance knockdown. Both guys are using their stamina. They are not afraid to throw. They're not afraid to get hit. Nice, like 4 or 5 shots landed for Jordy Felder right there. Oh wow, that one set him down. But Jordy Felder's gonna let him up. Wow. What a kick by Felder that sat Bro Rogan down. And oh, a nice leg kick. Felder needs to watch the stamina though. And oh, the crane kick, he swayed it. He swayed it with a slip counter. And Bro, your controller batteries are low, but that might be the least of his concerns right now, as he is dangerously close from being taking one too many shots in this fight. If I was Bro, I'm throwing a switch kick. I'm throwing body hooks at that scenario. Felder just had no stamina whatsoever. If one of these guys can... Oh, wow. Perfectly timed. Calling him right on the buzzer. These guys have a little bit of respect for each other. They want to stand and bang. They want to finish this one on the feet. Oh, wow. What a knockout. What a knockout. Jordy Felder with very early knockout of the night contender. And we're only one fight in. We're only one fight in on the prelims. Wow. You've got to be kidding me. He threw the feint, like, side kick, like the double side kick. I'm not even sure how you throw that. I've seen it, but I'm not sure how you throw it. Wow. That was only one round, too. That was so action-packed, and only one round went into it. Holy crap. That is just a great fight. That's a great knockout. As a fan, you can't ask for something better to watch than that. That was just shy of pure perfect fight to watch. The only thing that would have been better is if we could have seen it for like 5 more rounds. But just like that, Jordy Felder gets his first ICF win. Bro Rogan will fall to 2-6. Nothing to be ashamed of. And we are about to get into our next fight, and it's again on the Xbox side of things. Mike LaFleur versus, I believe, Vitoris Mendez? Vitoris Mendez? Last name is Mendez. First name is Vitoris, I believe. I'm probably butchering the hell out of that name. But we are about to get right into it. I hope you're excited. Getting some back-to-back Xbox competition here. You can hear it in the background. And I don't know how you're going to top that. That's a hard act to follow. An explosive stand and bang battle between two very high-level guys. And you can see the guy on the right, I believe, is Mendez. He's a purple. He's a purple level. That's... he might be a little too good for ICF, actually. We're going to see. Levels can be deceiving. Some nice combos early on. So Mike LaFleur, he's actually a PlayStation player, but now he's going to switch to Xbox for a little while. And he sat down off an off-balance hook to the body. Some crisp combos by Mendez, by both guys actually, but Mendez just seems to be a little crisper thus far. And Mike LaFleur is looking for an uppercut while Mendez goes to the body. The crane kick lands perfectly. You guys are having a nice boxing display. Even though Mike LaFleur is looking for that spinning elbow, he's looking for something very early, and that might be a mistake. He's looking for something big when he doesn't need it. And he's not setting it up, really. Both guys looking sharp from the get-go, however. And a takedown feint by Mendez or by LaFleur. And maybe he's thinking, you know, he's kind of besting me on the feet a little bit. Maybe I need to take this to the ground. Or maybe he's just trying to feint, get a reaction. Either way, I do like it, the idea from Mike. And a clinch is caught in the scramble. And another stun with an uppercut. No stamina and a spear takedown. Great move by Mendez. Defends the mount transition. He's going to feint to backside. And now he gets back sitting. And Mendez is going to get sat down into mount. LaFleur needs to watch his stamina, though. Can't really posture up with no stamina like that. Now, here's where you posture up. Alright, he's been watching me preach on stream. This faking going, and now he's just going to mount. He's going to do damage here. I like the idea by LaFleur. He wasn't really winning the stand-up. He wasn't getting absolutely destroyed, 10-8'd, but he was definitely not winning, so he changed up his game plan. And that's something that a lot of fighters don't do. They're very stubborn at times. They're down, they're not winning the way they're trying to win, and so they just keep doing it. It's just like bashing your head at a brick wall. However, Mendez is going to get the sweep into full guard. But LaFleur gets the sweep to half guard. LaFleur showing some skills. I believe he went a balanced build. And I believe LaFleur has found his path to victory on the ground. Mendez's combos in the pocket are just so crisp. He's hitting you in the head, in the body, before you even have a chance to block. He's got those combos memorized by heart. He's got a lot of them memorized. Oh, and a nice rock right there. And Mendez showing, a little bit of vulnerability. LaFleur showing he's still in it. And missed by Mendez, and this is just a good fight. Oh, and a flying knee, that one connected. That's a knockdown. He might get a finish late in the round. Oh my God! Mendez holds on. Mendez survives to the horn. No health, no block left. He survived. LaFleur, that's got to be a confidence booster on the feet. And a nice knockdown. Or a nice stun, not a knockdown. Mendez needs to maybe compose himself. That might have actually hurt him more than it did any good. As maybe he gets a little too confident here. You've still got a very tough opponent ahead of you. But now you know you can hurt him. You can win this fight. One more second left in that last round and he wins this. We're not even here. And nice takedown. And the up kick by Mendez. Whenever the next time Mendez gets stunned, next time LaFleur gets a stun on Mendez, I'd like to see a takedown. You'll most likely get the spear animation. Undeniable. That's what I want to see out of Mendez. Oh, but the body rock. And no head health. This is bad. Mendez showing some great defense, though. He's slipping. He's blocking everywhere. And he throws one back. This is just a great fight all around. And a takedown, and he is sprawled. And they get up, and now takes the back. Tries to take the back, and now goes for the takedown, and he gets denied. Oh, but the knockdown! The knockdown up against the cage. He's looking for the finish. That's going to be it. Mike LaFleur slays the beast, Vitorius Mendez. Oh my God. That was a great fight, great performance. Mendez was winning the fight to start. He was getting rock after rock, knockdowns. He was timing. He had the crisp combos. But Mike LaFleur, that is the perfect example of mid-fight adjustments. He adjusted to everything almost perfectly mid-fight. What a fight. Wow. 2 fights in, and we have 2 fight of the night contenders. Alright, I think we're going to need to calm down a second before we get into our next fight. Let's take a look at the Xbox rankings. Here we still champion Luke Libre. He will be defending his belt against 3-0 Alvaro Fitch, the #1 contender. Ryan Jones will take on number 4 Eric Young. Number 3 versus number 4. Woo, that stutter. JT is also going to be taking on number 8 Brady Ham, 1-0. JT 2-5. As you saw, Jordy got his first win over Bro Rogan at number 10. And in that, as you saw in that last fight, I think you're going to have a new name up on that board in Mike LaFleur. But that was just a delight to watch. You can't ask for anything more if you are a fight fan. Just wow. And we are going to get into our third fight of the evening. It is Amazing versus a newcomer in Jack Slack. And I think we got it pulled up right now. Yes, we do. This one's going to be good. Amazing is a very skilled player, even though it doesn't seem like it at times. You know, his record won't reflect it. But he will. I promise you he will. He is a very skilled player. He's just come up against some really tough guys in his ICF career. And Jack Slack, he's a newcomer. He has never had an ICF fight before. This one should be good. Some leg kicks early by Slack. I think he's going for the calf kick instead of the full-blown leg kick. Oh, and a nice stun by Amazing. Beautiful timing on that punch. Some nice shots right here. Another leg kick. You can see the game plan for Jack Slack is kicks, leg kicks, body kicks, front kicks, teeth kicks, all of it. Oh, I think he lunged into that one. Into that leg kick by Amazing. Unfortunate for Jack Slack. And so far, very technical. Maybe not technical, but very still. It's interesting. Again, I've said it before. Some fights, they're not great, but they're interesting. They're still interesting. It's because they're not really... You're getting knockdowns every 20 seconds. Oh my god! Lunged into that head kick. Amazing in trouble. He gets a few blocks. I think he's going to survive. And he gets a flip in the mouth. I'm going to shut my mouth. As I was saying, some fights, they're just interesting, They're not like... they're not action-packed, what you would think a great fight is. But they're just interesting because these guys are trying to feel each other out. They're trying to look for something in the get-go. And so it's interesting to watch. But as I said that, he got dropped with a big shot and then flipped him into the mount. Very action-packed 10 seconds. But we're back on the feet. Some nice shots are landing for both guys. Good head kick by Jack Slack. I think he's going for the front kick a tad bit too much. Teeth kick, front kick, whatever you want to call it. Going for it just a tad too much. He's being a little predictable. He needs to throw some more round kicks, I believe. Whether it be to the body, to the legs. It's because now he's getting Amazing to sway. Or not sway, but lunge a little bit more. And that's how he got that knockdown. He had amazing lunge into the kick. And now Jack Slack goes for the takedown. Very interesting decision early on. I mean, he has the round with the knockdown, so, you know, maybe he's trying to wrestle, coast this to the second round, and see what happens there. But Amazing gets up. I think both these guys have realized it's going to be a tough night on the ground. Both these guys just haven't really showed that they're going to deny everything that a top-level grappler will. And so they're going to be getting a lot of things at will. 50 seconds left in the first round. You can see the lead leg for both men are pretty damaged. Everything else is about the same. Down to stamina, head health, body health, block even. You can see Amazing. He's going for the actual leg kick instead of the calf kick. And that is serving him well because it does more damage. However, if he does get blocked, and he does get checked, it will hurt him even more. And a takedown to end the round from Jack Slack. He's going to get it, try and posture up and land a couple shots as he does. And another flip into mount. And it seems like Amazing has a very good ground strike defense, ground and pound defense. But you saw the head kick that sat Amazing down, lunged right into it. It was just beautifully executed by Jack Slack. And it was set up by all these front kicks. And so now he wants to throw these round strikes to try and mix it up, like he's doing now. Although Amazing hasn't really swayed, or lunged, I mean, a whole lot since he got dropped. No, I think it would serve him well in moderation. I think he got into doing it a little too much, but I think he would benefit from moving out of these front kicks like that. Just like that. What did I say? I'm a prophet, aren't I? Beautiful combo after the rock. And whose leg is gonna get damaged first? Amazing has the stronger leg by just a tad. He's got a little less damage taken on it. Oh, and a beautiful combo right there by Amazing. Just caught him perfectly with an uppercut and then a hook. Oh, and a beautifully timed head kick right there. Caught Jack Slack a little off guard. Dropped the hands for just a second. That's all Amazing needed to land it. The flying knee landed though for Jack Slack. Both men are not afraid to get hit. They are trading shots. They're trading big shots. And somebody's got to come out on top. And both these guys are resorting to the calf kick in their combos. A nice leg kick feint by Jack Slack. I would have liked to see him follow up on that. And big overhand. Flying knee is blocked. Knee to the body lands for Jack Slack. These two are just going at it. They're trading in the pocket. They're just swinging. They're just clubbing each other. And it's great to watch. A nice uppercut would have put Amazing down on that slow body kick right there. Jack just missed the opportunities to capitalize. Nice slip, however, too far out of the range to come back with the counter. Both these guys are showing that they got skills. They got hands. They got some kickboxing skills, some Muay Thai skills. Amazing just seems to be getting a little bit of the upper hand here. Looking for the finish and mount now. And that's it. What a finish by Amazing. Jack Slack with a great performance against a good opponent. That was a great fight. That was a great, just stand in front of each other, start trading in the pocket, just start swinging. Nobody gave up at any point in that fight. It looked like Amazing was done after that round kick. He kept going, he kept fighting. Not only did he make the comeback in the round and survive, but he came back and got the knockout finish. Great, great performance by both. And here we go. I believe we're about to get into our next fight on the prelims. We have Victor Leon versus a newcomer in Charles Brunson, I believe. Not quite sure how. I'm not even really sure how Victor fights. He has. I've only seen a few fights and they're very foggy. I've seen a lot of fights, and nothing really stood out to me when reviewing this matchup. Charles Brunson, he's a newcomer in the Discord. He's going to get a good shot against a good opponent. RFC guy in Victor Leon. I'm excited to see this. I'm always excited to watch a newcomer fight because there's lots of potential when you see a newcomer. There's lots of potential for something big, for something new. Anytime you watch a newcomer fight, you could be watching the next champion. You could be watching the next Chip TL. You could be watching the next Dogu Altune. So, and they actually have the competitive HUD on, and Brunson goes for a takedown early. I know Leon used a kickboxing build. I believe he used the sniper, and Brunson shot for the takedown very early. He almost got Askrened. Just kidding, because I don't even think Leon ever throws flying knees. Throws flying elbows, though. And clinch by Brunson. Trying to push him up against the cage. Perhaps. Gets the takedown. Doesn't do anything with it. Nice body shots. Man, Brunson landing very clean in that exchange. Both these guys, they're looking to have a little technical battle here. In the pocket. Let's see who just can outbox the other. Who can get hit and who can get hit the least and hit back the most. Nice leg kick by Leon. Victor Leon. He is an RFC guy. He's been there for a while. And oh, a nice body lock by Charles Brunson. Leon pushes him back to full guard. Brunson's going to posture up, land a few shots. And a get up against the cage for Victor Leon. Oh, and a nice rock. That one dropped him. Victor's got to have very low head health right now. He's got to back up. Yeah, just like what he's doing right now. He needs to back up, let his health regenerate a little bit. Come back. Some nice leg kicks by Leon, though. You can see that lead left leg getting very damaged. Victor Leon just getting pieced up inside the pocket right now. He's using the kickboxing. He needs to use the kickboxing. He needs to use the kicks. Nice punches right in the pocket. And he's looking for the finish. And he's not going to get it. And Pre denies that. And going for the triangle choke is Victor Leon. I'm not sure I like this decision. He's going to let it go. Tries to get up. And now I think Brunson, he wanted to, his game plan was originally to take this fight to the ground, grind him out, but I think he's sensing that he has the advantage on the feet, and so he wants to keep it there. He's hunting that first round finish. He said, we got 2 great knockouts, 2 great fights to start it off, and then a third very technical one. He says, I want knockout of the night. I can't let Jordy have that $50,000 bonus. They're both blocking very well, it seems. And Brunson needs to watch his stamina, as he got caught with an uppercut with low stamina. And that's one of those heat checks. Are you really feeling it? You know, maybe you need to start feeling it a little less. Get back to the basics. Get back to crisp, solid boxing. Great fight thus far. Looks like we're going to see the second round. Oh, some nasty shots to end the second round. Or end the first. My bad. See both these guys showing respect in the chat for each other. And Victor Leon's gloves are bloodied up. Flying elbow, it hasn't landed. It's been blocked pretty well every time, I believe. And the head kick lands for Victor Leon, though. Oh, and a nasty shot to the head and to the body. Gets the body rock. This could be the finish. Oh, Victor Leon takes the back. Going for the rear naked? No, going for the armbar. Doesn't have the lowest stamina, doesn't have the highest, and it seems that his sub defense is going to be too good for Victor Leon. And he should have let that one go a long time ago, because now position's reversed. Brunson's back in full guard. But he's going to get up. Nice combo by Brunson. Victor Leon, he's looking to time that. He's looking to time that flying elbow. I guarantee it. He's trying to get a good timing. Oh! He was rocked, and now he rocked him right back. Stumbling around is Charles Brunson after a big rear elbow by Victor Leon. After he was possibly one shot from not just being put on the canvas, but, you know, being put out cold. Threw a very perfectly timed elbow and stunned him right back. Oh, beautifully timed shot. Another one, and this one could be it. No, he's gonna sit down into side control, and now he's gonna try and do some work out on the ground. Goes to mount. Don't stay here, just posture up. There you go. He's new here. He hasn't heard me yell at everybody. Great denial for mount. Victor Leon's in trouble. That's it. That's it. What a fight. What a performance against a very tough opponent in Leon. You know, Victor Leon. Charles Brunson shows that he is not a man to be messed around with. You gotta love it. Just a great denial from Mount. I don't know if it was a pre-denial. I don't know if that was timing. I assume it was a pre-denial because there's not very many people on this planet who can actually time his denial the way he wants to. But that's going to do it for that fight, and we are coming up on our last 4 on our prelims today. Before we get into our main card in the next video. But we have another treat. We have Dallas Jennings versus Kane something. I don't remember his last name off the top of my head. And now it's going to bother me. And we're going to have to take a second. Having a little bit of technical issues, it seems. And here we go. We're going to see a boxer showboat versus a kickboxing sniper. This one should be a treat. Dallas Jennings versus Kane. Don't remember the last name. We're about to see it. Show of respect. Dallas got subbed by Corbin Richards in the first round in his last fight. So he's looking to have a good performance here. Kane McBride is his opponent. Dallas Jennings on the left, Kane McBride on the right. Kane McBride, another newcomer, and then Dallas, he had a very short fight. He wasn't he just got tapped by a really good opponent. Didn't really get to show much of his skills. So you could pretty well consider this 2 newcomers. About to try and prove something. Beautifully checked leg kick by Jennings. So far. And now Kane McBride going for the takedown with a kickboxer build. And trying to Flip him. Trying to get the sweep. Gets back sitting. Goes for the rear naked. No stamina. You're not going to be able to get it. It almost seems like Jennings is panicking here. No stamina. This could be bad. This could be bad for Jennings. He seemed to panic a little bit once it hit the mat. Going for panic subs. Going for sweeps. Just not staying still for any second. You can see he attempted to go for the get up there. And the sprawl is denied. This is bad. This is bad for Jennings. Gets sprawl. Gets the get up. And Kane McBride showing he had some skills on the ground. He had some pretty crisp denials. Oh, and a nice front kick is caught by Jennings. Jennings, I mean, this fight will most likely hit the mat again, if my predictions are correct. He just needs to not panic when it does. I believe these two have accelerated clock on. So a very quick round. Remember, we usually use real-time clock, just as a reminder. Oh, a nice leg kick. He lunged into it. Into the rear leg on the inside. Oh, nice spin kick by Kane. Or not by Kane, but by Jennings. Nice block by Kane's face. I hope that's what he was going for. Oh, some nice bobbing and weaving in the pocket by Kane. And I'd like to see Kane. Oh, and that leg is getting checked up. I'd like to see Kane clinch it up. Here, go to the body here. Go to the body here. Jennings' stamina is terribly low. Jennings needs to throw a little less, you know. Throw shorter combos, but, you know, throw 3 instead of 5. And then just, instead of throwing, you know, a strike every second, you know, with a little delay, start, you know, throwing 3 very quick strikes and a little bigger delay, then 3 more quick ones. That will help with the stamina management. So right now that seems to be Jennings' biggest issue. And if Kane is working the body in this fight goes by a lot quicker with some beautifully timed body shots. No stamina, all it takes is 2, maybe 3 body hooks. Beautiful, a good timed body kick might put him on the mat. Oh, but a beautifully timed head kick will too. Jennings' head health is very low. Another head kick pushes him up against the cage. He's going to clinch up here. Some body knees being thrown. I would have kept there and thrown all those body knees. That might have been the end of the fight right there. But you can see Jennings' stamina is super low. This fight for it to be a real-time clock fight, this would not be good. Kane McBride wants to work the body now. He wants to drag it into the later rounds. And we are in the later rounds. And yes, we are using accelerated clock. Hopefully they change that in the future. And next time they do use real time. As it's just a different fight with a real time clock. Oh, but a beautifully timed head kick. We're not even going to need to... Wow. That was a great knockout. And we're quickly going to go offline with that one. And very promising prospects from both of them, especially in Kane McBride. I'm excited to see his next fight. That one left me wanting more. And now we transition into another fight, except this time we are going back to the Xbox side for Jeremy Thuransky, or JT, versus Smart Brady. Yes, Smart Brady. I had an episode trying to think of his first name for a second. This one should be good. Brady is a very talented player and is looking to prove himself against a tough opponent in Thuransky. We're going to see a balanced Fortizio versus a balanced Fortizio. Let's pull that one up right now. Smart Brady on the right and JT on the left. JT has a 2-5 record here. That doesn't reflect his skill at all. That reflects the competition of this Xbox division, while it be very small, very competitive. Brady Ham, otherwise known as Smart Brady. He goes for the takedown very early. Expect that throughout this fight. Expect Smart Brady to try and take this fight down. And expect Jeremy Thuransky, or JT, to throw those big flying knees. Takedown. And JT is just going to get up. And if you are JT, I'm thinking keep this fight at a distance. You're both using the same build. However, you don't have the same game plan here. And a deny from Sprawl. And this could be bad. Looking to posture up, knee on belly here. Doing a bunch of damage. Now he gets Sprawl. And a get up. JT is up on his feet. Round kick way far out. Flying knee is blocked. Beautiful flying knee. I told you, watch out for him to throw it a lot in this fight. He throws it, he times it. And a takedown, no up kick, and Brady's going to pass to half guard. Arm triangle attempt, and he gives up on it very early. And JT flips him into full guard. And a back-sitting transition attempt, and he gets it right away. JT goes back right to full guard. JT, don't forget, he is a wrestler at heart. Maybe not at heart, but he does have some wrestling work on the mat. One of his most credible fights in RFC is JT versus Oishin. JT just barely came up short against Oishin McGran again. He wrestled, he just couldn't quite get the denials. And that's something I hope he's worked on just to improve his all-around game. Flying knee lands. And now JT is going for the takedown. He's going to get it. Foot and backside, though. And this could be bad. Rolls the mount. And now Brady Ham is going to posture up. Look to do some damage. He does quite a bit. Maybe posture up right away. No, he's going to get pushed back into half guard. And transitions to side control. You need a knee. And you don't see a whole lot. And he wisely gets up. Otherwise, he might have gotten put up against the cage into the clinch. Great awareness by Brady. 40 seconds. And great takedown by Brady. The only thing I'm really seeing out of Brady is that he's just he's trying to wrestle here, but he's just not quite that level of grappling. He's just missing something there. It's just something's not clicking, it seems, for him on the ground. He's having success, but something's keeping him from dominating this fight on the ground. And I haven't been able to quite figure out what it is, but that was a good round for Brady. JT's still hanging in there. This fight isn't over by any means. He landed some vicious flying knees. Expect him to land a few more. Oh my god, I'm a prophet, aren't I? Mystic Anderson. One-two head kick. Won't do a whole lot for Brady Hand. And Brady gets another takedown. And if you're JT, you just gotta deny those a little bit better. It's obvious JT wants to keep this on the feet. It's obvious that Brady Ham wants this on the ground. Nicely timed flying knee. You can see some head movement by JT. I do like it. Oh, a nice flying knee right there by JT. Axe kick. Misses the mark. And a nice body shot. Went a little silent on commentary for a second. I'm just trying to digest, absorb this technical battle we got going on here. And JT with a beautiful denial. That was one thing he missed in that fight, in that RFC fight against Oishi McGran again. That's the one thing that kept him from winning that fight. Was just those basic denials. And JT was the one who, took this to the ground. Maybe he thinks he has the round, which he's got a few stuns and rocks. He probably does. Some clinch attempts here. They both throw a side kick, almost kind of spite of each other. Beautiful flying knee by JT. And I think JT has the skills on the ground to not get finished. Oh, a beautiful body shot. This might be it. Beautiful ground movement. And now JT takes the back. Bradyham probably going to go for backside. Yes, he does. Posture up by JT. Doesn't get anywhere. Backside transition. And it's pretty well instant from there. That's one thing I think that needs to be kind of fixed. Power transition into side control. Sweep is denied by Bradyham. Posture up right here by Brady. No stamina. Backside? No. Ooh. Close flying knee attempt. Both these guys are hurt. And JT needs to chill with the flying knees a tad bit. He's throwing it way too often. He's going to get caught. It almost seems out of desperation. Even though he doesn't need to get desperate. He's probably... No, he might... Well, maybe not now. I was about to say, this fight probably will be even if he can survive to the end of the round. But after that, in this one, just... And beautiful clinch work by Bradyham. JT survives. And he survives till the end of the round as he gets the sweep. Very close round, JT. JT was winning that round early on, and then just Bradyham adjusted very well. He took over the round. Got some beautiful body shots. And then JT on the ground after that body rock. I feel like he kind of panicked a little bit. Got a little nervous. Didn't keep his cool like you usually do see him do. And the head rock early. Knockdown. This fight might be all but over. And some uppercuts in the clinch. You gotta block those. And the way you do block those is you have to get control out of the clinch. And that's gonna do it right there. A rough loss for Jeremy Thuransky, JT. Happens to the best of them. Bradyham, just very dominant in the clinch, in the ground, in that fight. And that's what ultimately ended said fight. But that leads us to, I believe we have 2 more fights on our prelim show. We have, coming up next, we have Justin Baker versus Jeremy Lamb or Kevin Lamb. And this is going to take place in the PlayStation Heavy Division. And I don't know why I haven't been saying which division these PlayStation fights are taking place, especially since we do have said multiple divisions. And it is up right now. Here we go, and I'm not sure which archetypes they used or which weight they picked. Somewhere between welterweight and heavyweight is where they're allowed to go. The bunny emote, that's a very underrated emote right there. Baker on the left, Jeremy Lamb or Kevin Lamb on the left. At least I'm 90% sure it's Kevin Lamb. Crane kick early on. They both flying, the Superman punched each other at the same time. That was interesting. Early on, 30 seconds in, they're just throwing big shots. They're trying to get out of here as fast as possible. They are fighting like they're two kids and their moms just said bedtime's in 30 seconds. Bedtime is at 9 o'clock and it is 8:58. They are trying to get out of there as fast as possible. Throwing spinning strikes, spinning back fists, spinning heel kicks, overhands, flying knees. I don't think that anybody's throwing a flying knee. Superman punch. That's what I was meaning to say. And a taunt early on by Jeremy Lamb or Kevin Lamb. I'm going to have to look this up real quick because it's going to bother me if I say it wrong the entire time. Oh, and a knockdown by Lamb. Baker now on his back. Lamb decides to get it back up to his feet though. Early on, 2 minutes in, and after the first 15 seconds, I wasn't sure if we were going to see 2 minutes. And it's Kelvin Lamb, excuse me, so I wasn't right on either fronts. But some nice kicks by Baker. Baker's been landing kick after kick after kick to the face of Kelvin Lamb. And that's been his best. That's where he's been getting most of his success in this fight. And Lamb seems to be wanting to maybe take it in the inside a little bit. Box him a little bit more. He is shorter, and Baker is taller, so very natural matchup and game plan. Brain kick just missed from Baker. Body kick just missed from Baker. No stamina. Landed a beautiful spinning back kick. The taunting. Very early on. Entertaining, action-packed fight. Slow down a tad. Maybe it's because the defense got a little bit better. They seem to be blocking a little bit better. Used to a clinch by Baker. Now a clinch by Lamb. Takedown. Body kick by Lamb. And the up kick keeps Baker off. Oh, but the body knee. Oh, and the disrespect. The disrespect knocked him down with a body knee. Was looking for the crane kick too close. Worked anyway. One shot knockdown. And taunted him before he jumped on top. Side kick to the body by Baker. And Lamb, he's been having a good showing. He got a knockdown, and he's been in this fight. Been using a little too much stamina though, and that's why his body health has just been kind of decimated here. And oh, a knockdown and a taunt. And man, it would be frustrating to lose this fight for either guy. They both missed like 5 shots. And that's the end of round number 1. And I'm surprised that went out of the first 30 seconds how they started that fight. We somehow managed to go another 4 minutes and 30 seconds than I expected. But just beautiful shots. Beautiful timed shots. And oh, I thought for a second we were going to have to restart it for a glitch. That would have been tragic. For a fight to end, for a fight like this. No glove touch to start the second round. But a Superman punch for each. With a front kick by Baker. You can see the body health. And that's because Lamb has just been throwing too much. He's been leaving his stamina too low. And he got caught. That's how he got caught with that knockdown. His stamina was drained. Front kick. Baker looking to make something happen. Needs to watch the stamina though. A little laggy thus far, and it's barely missed. Bet you didn't know I could whistle. But so far, they're just... nobody's really found their footing in the second round. Baker needs to watch the stamina, and vice versa. Lamb needs to go to the body. That's the second thing that why Lamb's body health is so low, is because Baker's been going to the body and his stamina's been caught low. It's a beautiful combination. But oh, and a beautiful frame kick. I'm surprised that didn't knock him down, and I think Baker is too. No stamina. Watch the body kick. What did I say? Frame kick. And that might be a good night. And a bow by Baker. I think they both want to finish this one on the feet. They're looking for a bonus tonight. Very technical early on. Or why am I saying technical? I feel like I say that a little too often. And knocked down by Lamb now. If that was to the body, that would have been tragic for Lamb. And a takedown attempt by Lamb, and he gets it, but he does not jump on, just gets the takedown. Justin Baker needs to watch the stamina. Oh. Beautiful uppercut. They're both going to taunt a little bit. Baker looking for a crane kick a little too far out. And another body kick. Those body kicks will add up, especially when you have no body health whatsoever. Everyone is just a step closer in. Baker looking to stack it. This might be it. And a get up by Lamb. No stamina. By Lamb has, you know, little to no stamina. So does Baker. These two boys slugged it out. Crane kick knocks him down. Looking for the finish is Justin Baker. Will he get it? One shot away. In a get up attempt. Denied. Lamb with some good ground defense. Another denial by Baker. Another denial by Lamb. Another denial by Baker. Actually, it wasn't a denial. It was a fake. Oh, and then body knee in the clinch. Those are devastating. Those are devastating when you have full body health. Can't imagine no stamina and no body health. The body work has been the story for Baker in this fight. And oh, the crane kick! That is it. Out cold is Kelvin Lamb. Just wow. Oh, oh. And I think they both, even though the taunting was kind of a little atrocious at times, I think they both walked out with a found respect for each other, and that's what you like to see in these situations. And now we are on to our featured prelim bout of the evening, our main event on the prelims, I guess you could say. Oisin McGranagan versus Joseph on the Xbox side of things. This one should be good. This one should be a great fight. I'm excited to see it. This is our last prelim fight. Then we have our 5 featured bouts on our main card. Oisin going kickboxer sniper. So will Jojo. I don't know why his name escaped me for so long. This one is going to be good, though, I can tell. You can see a lot of sparring sessions between the two. 14 and 13 between Jojo and Oisin. Oisin has the advantage by 1. He will be on the left. Jojo will be on the right. Both kickboxer sniper, no glove touch. And this one is going to be very interesting. Excited to see how this one plays out very early on. Some nice shots. Slow start for this fight. Again, trying to feel each other out. Oh, that was a big couple shots to the body. Look for another knee. And that's one thing JoJo does very well. He works the body very subtly. He'll throw one shot. He'll throw 2 shots to the body in a 5-shot combo. But they add up. They add up over time. He throws them when your stamina is low. He throws them when you miss. They add up quickly. And when we get to the later stages of this fight, Wei Shin's body health is going to be very low. JoJo's not looking for the finish early, and neither is Oishin, to be fair. But Oishin's not quite doing the same body work. A miss by Oishin. Oishin's been missing on some kicks. Been throwing him a little bit out of range. And just, again, he threw a feint there. And JoJo's just been had great defense on it all night. Just sidestepping a couple. Crane kick just misses. That would have been devastating. But you can see the body health. It's still, you can see the body health of Oishin. It's getting lower. So is JoJo's. Nice head kick by Oishin. And JoJo, he's a former champion. He defeated Bobby Diesel for the belt. I mean, he is no joke. And he lost the belt to JoJo, or not JoJo, but Luke Libre. You know, the main event in this evening, undefeated. JoJo is not a joke. His record will say otherwise. And you know, he is an OG. He's been here since the first event. You know, he's had to fight some tough guys. He's had to fight, you know, Jendo. He's had to fight Cross. He's had to fight Jay Prince. You know, he's taken some losses against very tough guys, but since kind of the, you know, quote-unquote rebranding, he's really stood out as one of those fighters with lots of skill and a lot of fights on his record. And Oishin's just getting lit up right now. Needs to back up and just reset. JoJo's just got some nice slips. He's got some nice defense. He's fighting very technically, and it's beautiful to watch. Oishin's stamina. That will be a big concern in the later rounds of this fight, especially when JoJo's body work starts paying off. And the lower that stamina gets, the quicker that body work's going to pay off. And the more that body work pays off, the lower the stamina drops, and it's a never-ending cycle. The guys who can work the body are at a different level because of just how the game works. It's very difficult to do, and as you can see at the end of the round, a body knockdown. They all added up, and boom, right on that Ireland flag. And that's what I was talking about. Those shots are going to add up, and eventually, when he's going to catch Oishin with low stamina with one of those shots, and it's going to pay off like it did. Oishin is not out of this, though. You know, he dropped that first round for sure. I don't see a world where he won that first round on any scorecards. However, sorry if you got a little echo in my Mountain Dew can right there, but However, you know, he's just gonna he's got to switch something up. He's got to be a little cleaner. He's got to throw a little less kicks. He's got to get to his roots. He's a very good boxer. He's very good at working the body in his own regards. When I first sparred him, that was one of the things he did very well. You know, he worked the body. He worked the body, you know, and almost a little too much at times, but you know, it was there. And you know, I haven't really seen it with his punches as much in this fight. He's kind of just seemed to be a little focused on the head and kicking to the body, as not as much punching, but kicking to the body. Maybe kick the legs too. You know, maybe do something to try and lure JoJo's guard, but he gets hit with that big shot. And so far in this fight, JoJo's just been edging it out here, grinding this fight out to the later stages to get this victory. Nice cross on the pool, and oh my god, a beautiful combo. Oishin's out cold. Another. Was that a knee or a kick? I think he went for the crane kick, but I don't know if he was too close and threw the knee instead. We gotta see that replay. We gotta see the replay here. It was both. It was definitely the kick. It looked like it was going to be the body. Wow. Good fight from both guys. JoJo showing he's still got it. He's still in it. And that is all of our prelims for this morning, for today. Before we sign off, let's take a look at our main card once more. We have Luke versus Luke Libre. Oh my god, I'm just gonna take a second. Deep breaths. Okay, Luke Libre versus Alvaro Fitch in our main event for the Xbox Championship. Both of them have a combined record of 8-0, 5 for Luke, 3 wins for Alvaro. Somebody's own has to go. And likewise, in our co-main event, Chip TM, the number 1 contender, is going to take on Josh Breck. I think it's Breck. I believe I looked that up earlier, and yet I'm still saying Breach. Josh Breck. In the co-main event, somebody's own has to go again. Both guys 3-0. Somebody has to take their first ICF loss, and then to kick off the show, we have Tremblay versus Richards. Jason Tremblay 2-0. Corbin Richards 1-0. Oh my God! It's so there's so many undefeated guys who are about to lose their perfect record in this league tonight. 2 great prospects in that fight. Griffiths versus Audrey. Audrey looking to make a comeback. Griffiths looking to bounce back. Jones versus Young. Eric Young lost to our now Xbox champion Luke Libre in his first loss, and Ryan Jones is coming off a great win against I don't even remember who. It was Oishin. It was a great knockout, and I can't wait to see how that fight plays out. And I think that's going to do it for us at ICF for the prelims. Don't go anywhere, because we will be back with our main card coming up. So stick around and we will see you on the main card.